What's happening, hooligans? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Andy Eden. In today's video, we got another 6 cents 6-sack unboxing. If you're reading the title or see the date that this is uploaded, I'm running a little behind here. So for some reason, my 6-sack didn't ship till like the end of the month for some reason. But yeah, so and for the May one, it'll be a little different, but for now, this is the April one. We'll figure it out. So, judging by the look of this sack, looks like we have, to start off with, some peg stoppers. And what looks like they're clear, or like a white. Yeah, look at this. That's cool. You can never have too many freaking bobber stops. Alright, next up we have the Axel half-ounce swinging swim jig. Okay, look at this. So the hook itself swings. That's pretty freaking rad. And the coloring and the eyeball, I don't know if you'll be able to see the eyeball on here or not. Let's see. I think it's in focus. Yeah, look at that. It's got the green and red in there. This thing's pretty freaking rad, dude. And of course, since it's swinging, you wouldn't just hook it up like a normal soft plastic. It has a screw lock on there. It has a screw lock on there. And then you would and then you would Texas rig style this with this massive hook. Look at that. Thing's fucking huge. This thing's freaking sweet, man. I love the coloring. I love the design. I cannot wait to swim this through some cover. Actually, even better, now that I think about it. So this swim jig is virtually weedless. Your regular swim jig, it would have like a brush guard on it. And you would, of course, you would tie on your trailer like you normally would. And it wouldn't exactly be exposed. But with this, there's no weed guard. It's going to be essentially weedless. Because that hook is not exposed at all. That's going to be saucy. I like that. So yeah, you're going to pitch this into some grass or some cover, and this is just going to swim right through, not getting snagged at all. You might get some like grass caught on the line tie, but other than that, I think you're Gucci, man. Next up, we have the Flat Finesse F4 and a half-ounce. It's a crankbait. Look at that. That's saucy, dude. Look at the coloring. It's got the blue on the top with the black dot. And it has like a hint of pink. Yeah, just a hint of pink. Ah, that hook's sharp. Like right here. And then, of course, some chartreuse and an orange. And this bill is got this like matte finish to it. And just like all your other crankbaits, you're going to cast this out there. You can slow crank it or you can speed crank it. Either way, this thing's going to be swimming like this, right? And what it's going to do is it's going to hit that rock on the bottom. I keep stabbing myself with the freaking hooks. So it's going to hit that rock on the bottom and you're going to kill it. And then what it's going to do is going to float back up slowly. I think actually, with this one, I don't know if this one floats. Well, most crankbaits are going to float back up when you stop reeling them in. This one has a weight transfer distribution system in it, or a weight transfer system in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, or if you can see the marble going through, but I can. So essentially, let's see if I can. There's like a marble right here. The weight itself is going to be right here on the nose, and when you cast it out there, that marble is going to transfer back here to help give you more distance when you cast it. All right, next up we have another crankbait. This one's the Cloud9 C6. I've seen this color in many fishing videos where people say we gotta buy a certain color of bait or whatever. But yeah, look at this. And that eye, look at that eye. And then of course it has the matte finish when it comes to the bill here. This thing's freaking saucy, man. Oh, I didn't even show y'all what the last rattle sounded like. All right, rewind. Let's see how these rattles sound. It's like medium ranged. It's not bad. Okay, anyways, yeah, the coloring on this thing is crazy. Let's see how it sounds. It's a little bit of a deeper knock. So this one goes 4 to 8 feet, so it's like a mid-range dive. Again, you want to cast this out there as far as you can, and then you can slow retrieve this, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to be swimming like that, and once you hit that rock, you're going to kill it, and then you're just going to go up, and then you start swimming it again. Essentially, it mimics an injured bait fish, or like a feeding bluegill, but in this instance, I don't know what fish that could be that's that color. So, we'll see. But, in muddy waters, this would work out very well. Because dark colors and like a white and sometimes chartreuse works well in murky water because they can see it and they'll be able to hear it. And then once they come up on it, they'll be able to see it because of that dark color. This thing's saucy. I've never, like I said, I've never thrown one this color, but yeah. It says it's a part of their deep diver line. This is the C6, which goes 4 to 8. Then there's the C10 that goes 8 to 12. Then the C15 that goes 3 to 17. Then there's the C20 that goes 18 to 22 feet. And then the C25, which goes 23 to 27 feet. Wow. And the name of this color is called Black Magic, according to what it says. All right. Next up, we have another crankbait. The Crush 100X dives 2 to 5 feet. This is a nice color. Look at that. And it has a little hints of green on the top. And it's got, of course, like the shad with the spot and then the eyes. And if you look on the bottom, it has a little bit of orange. And the rattles, it's a little lighter. So yeah, essentially, I keep repeating myself here, but it seems like they gave me a bunch of crankbaits. Cast this out there. You're gonna reel it in, and then once you hit a rock on the bottom, you're gonna kill it and let it float back up to the top, and then you're gonna start reeling it in again. I will say the colorings and like the designs of these baits has always been really well done. Like you can see the scales, the gill pattern kind of peeks out a little bit, and that green on the top is just such a nice addition to this color scheme. Yeah, saucy. The color of this one's called Shadcraft. Next up, we have some Divine Shaky Worms in Watermelon Red. The Divine Shaky Worm's freaking sweet, man. You could throw it on a shaky head, which is why it's called the Shaky Worm. Some people even throw it on a drop shot. Me personally, I wouldn't throw it on a drop shot. I would throw it on a shaky head. But yeah, look at that. See if I can get it to focus. If it's not in focus, my bad. But yeah, so anyways, it's got that watermelon color with red flakes in there. There's a little bit of black. So essentially, you're gonna screw lock your shaky head jig onto the head of this, and the hook's gonna hold it up like this. And essentially, all you want to do is hop this off the bottom. When you hop this off the bottom, that tail is gonna stick up, and it's gonna be doing all that. Those subtle movements is what's really gonna get that bass to just devour the worm. But yeah, Divine Shaky Worm smells like plastic. I think I got a little bit of that sauce in my hair. Whatever. Saucy, my friend. And last but not least, we have the Trace Swim Bait. I've seen these things on like YouTube videos, people talking about them, and I've never really seen them for myself. If I can get this open. It's got one of those like phone things where you gotta slide it. There we go. This color though, it's called the Cajun gill, or the Cajun gill, however you say Cajun. Look at this. That thing's saucy. Are you focused? Yeah, you're focused, I think. So essentially, it's a swim bait. I love me some swim baits. I've been getting into them a lot here lately. Swim baits, glide baits, and things of that nature. Look at this. It's a multi-jointed swim bait. And essentially, you're going to cast it out there and it's going to swim. Just like that when you reel it in. It's got a soft rubbery tail with some spots on it. And then, of course, it's got like the blue on top with the green and the orange, yellow, and then the red on the and purple. Is that what that is? Purplish pink? Yeah, dude. This freaking color scheme is badass. They did a really good job painting this. And, of course, it's textured, so the gills feel like gills. The scales feel like scales, and then the tail's soft, and it looks like if it gets bitten off, you can replace it. Will you focus? Yeah, maybe. So yeah, if something happens to it, you can just cut it out and you'll probably buy another one. I would assume. Don't take my word for it. I have no idea. I've never personally gone and bought things from 6th Sense off their website or anything. This is the closest thing to 6th Sense I get is the subscription box or the subscription sacks. There are no rattles in this. It's completely silent. Some swim baits have rattles, some don't. Double treble hooks. This is the 5-inch size. I think they have bigger ones, but I could be wrong. But yeah, and that's it. I will say that this swim bait is probably my favorite thing out of the box. The color scheme, I love swim baits. I've been getting into them a lot here lately. Oh, and the swim jig. The swim jig is pretty fire too. So yeah, to backtrack a little bit. We got the Trace, the 5-inch swim bait. We got the shaky Divine Shaky Worms. We got the Crush crankbait, the C6 crankbait, the Flat Finesse F4 crankbait. Man, it's just a crankbait box, huh? The freaking, what the hell you want to call it? The Axle swim jig. Saucy little thing. And then we have the peg or bobber stoppers. But yeah, I think that's it. That's going to cut it for today's video. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have surpassed 100 subscribers. And as of right now, I think we're at 117. I could be wrong. But yeah, so let's keep it up. Let's shoot for like 500 by the end of the year. Tell me what you guys, leave a comment, tell me what you guys' favorite lure was in this box. Let me know what you think. Do you miss Mystery Tackle Box? Because I kind of do. I miss the stickers and I miss the randomness of the baits, but nothing against 6 sacks. The sacks are cool. You know what you're getting quality every time. But anyways, before I drag on, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next Fishing Mission Hooligans. Peace.